Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map. I'm at my favorite spot, so you know what's coming, probably a video. So today what I'm going to do, I have a treat for you. I don't think there is anything on this on YouTube, so I'm going to compare the large deluxe size of Tuatha de Danaan Tarot by Aline Whiteswan with the smaller version. So I have purchased the deluxe version from Make Playing Cards, and Aline has sent me the gilded smaller version to do a comparison and to show you. So if you were interested in this deck, you wanted to take a look and you couldn't decide what version to get, this is a video for you. Just for transparency, I love the artwork of the decks. I think there could be much more done to make the usage of these decks more enjoyable. I mean, the technical side of the decks is not perfect. I was under the impression that Aline has changed things, but when I received the small version, the gilded version, there is still inconsistencies, which I'm going to show you. So I'm not sure, I've given up on discussing this. I'm just like, leave it as it is. You guys can make up your own mind. I just know that if you know for yourself that you like a Virgo type, really perfectionist, you like your decks to be spotless and without mistakes, this is not going to be a deck for you, okay? And so I'm truly enjoying her artwork. I really think it's beautiful, and I wish it was published in a way that like really would show how amazing this artwork is. I'm glad that it is published at all. So, I'm happy to have these decks rather than not having them. But yeah, there is a lot to be said about how inconsistent the framework, the colors of the text and stuff like this are. So I don't know if this is lack of attention to detail, or if Aline doesn't know how to do it. I'm not quite sure. I know that she tried to do the Kickstarter, she wrote me, and the deck wasn't funded, and she wanted to hire someone who's more skilled in organizing and editing stuff like this. So I know that not everybody has to know how to do that. I just wish it was done a little bit better. But without any more discussion about this, I'm going to show you the decks, and please take a look and see what you think. And please enjoy the artwork because it's amazing. Okay, so the deluxe version comes in the box. And both of these you can get through Make Playing Cards. I'm just going to lift that camera up a little bit for now. So this is Tuatha de Danaan Tarot, Aline Whiteswan, and you have the Knight of Spears on the box. And here it says, enter the fairy realm, where the mysteries of the Tuatha de Danaan come alive within the lens of the Holy Grail and Arthurian mythos. Painted by artist and tarotmancer Aline Whiteswan, each image was experienced through portals into fairy and fashioned into tarot cards. Aline explained to me that's why the inconsistencies in her, like for example, frame sizes, because her artwork wasn't done in the beginning with the thought of putting it into a tarot deck. She was just making original art because she had a vision of all the different fairy realms, visited her basically. I did hear some criticism that the name Tuatha de Danaan Tarot suggests it's like an Irish mythology, but this is like Arthurian Celtic. So I'm not a specialist about this. I don't know. You guys can write me down about it in how you feel about it in the comments. But I think Aline had a personal experience, and she has put it into art. So I just take it as as it is. So the box. It's just sturdy box, regular box. The deluxe edition is printed on a linen paper, which you can see. There's 2 cards It's copyrighted in 2021. There are stars in heavens and stars within the earth. This is the realm called fairy. There's a PDF version and also a printed book, but I think PDF is it's good enough. And so this is the large deluxe version. It has one extra card which I haven't seen in the small version, the Holy Grail. I think it's beautiful, and you can see the linen finish. Aline's artwork is not very sharp, so sometimes the images might feel like they kind of washed. They're not sharp, but this is her art style, so they're not going to be sharper. Having said that, some of them are a little bit more contrasted, as you can see, and some are more bland, and the blandness of, it's only a couple of them, the blandness of them, it's a bit like ouch. You would like to see a little bit more contrast or a little bit more light added to those couple of bland cards, because they do stand out compared to the others, but unfortunately, good that it's only a couple of them. But as it comes to sharpness, it's not it's not sharp by default, okay? So it's not going to be sharp ever. So the small version, first of all, doesn't have the extra card, and then the significators, both versions have the significators. Let me just pull the small one. The small one doesn't come in the box. The small one comes in the just beautiful bag, the black bag. And it doesn't have the linen finish. It's kind of like this, it's good paper, it's like make playing cards paper, easy to shuffle. The size is just like a regular tarot size, maybe even a little bit smaller. I don't have any deck to compare it with. And the bags compared to the other are a little bit, they're the same, just kind of reversed. And it's gilded, so the gilding is actually quite beautiful, well done, no faults here. It's the kind of like modern golden gilding. So you can see the difference in the paper, right? This one, the deluxe, has this linen finish, and this one doesn't. But other than that, this is the difference in the size. So the deluxe version is substantially bigger. It's quite, it's quite a big card, like more oracle size, and this is the smaller version, gilded, not gilded. So the significators, we can take them off right now. The extra card in the deluxe version, we take it away. And this is the deluxe version. It is the full. It is one of these more bland cards, and I hope you can just see how, for example, just how it stands out when it comes to the other ones. It just doesn't have this like lightness behind it. So I'm not sure if this is because of just how the artwork was initially. I'm assuming that's what it is. And there is not so much difference in these both. Like when it comes to sharpness, or when it comes to how the images look. You can take a look, and I'm just going to go through all these so that you can see if there is any more. Like, I thought maybe the smaller image is tiny little bit sharper, but as I wrote on my IG, it's not enough to make the point of it. So some of the cards, just pay attention. It's like yellow color on the border. The names are in yellow color. There's number, and the borders are kind of made into this kind of like sky-like, starry color. So this is the High Priestess. I just love her artwork. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but to me it's just so dreamy and so intriguing, There is like wonderful way of you can like just use this deck in so many different is this a little bit sharper? I think it's a little bit sharper, but not much. So you can use this deck in many different aspects, like dream work, or just mythological readings and so on. So here you have, do you remember there was like yellow before? So now it is not yellow, it's kind of like a skin color. Here it stayed yellow, but there will be cards that are not yellow at all. So I'm not sure if this is something she just overlooked or if this is something that's like she doesn't know how to do. This again, lovers, a different color. So for now, as you can see, the frames are all okay. They have this starry background, it's all good. Strength was misspelled, but she did fix this one. So this is the strength. The Hermit. So definitely the smaller version has the amount of frame is smaller, right? It's not that the image, I mean the image is smaller too, but the amount of frame on the side in the deluxe is bigger than on the smaller cards. So there's Justice. Justice is 11. Hangman. I love the kind of Christ, you know, that Christian elements in this deck. Perfect for Easter. Death with like Morrigan. Beautiful colors in this Temperance. Devil. And I noticed there is a mistake here in the smaller version. So this is the Tower. The star is it's 15, but we know it's 17. So in the deluxe version it's okay. In the small version it's 15. It's a beautiful star cut with the swan. And there's the moon. And the sun, I love it. It's so cool. So yeah, you have to like this type of, you know, I like how she painted it. It looks like he's got the ovaries. Feminine Christ. And the World card. Love the eyes. Only notice them after a while. Okay, so now we have the Grails, which is the Cups element. So here we have the Ace of Grails. So here the colors changed again. I don't know why. So it's not consistent because then it is yet another. And then there's like all these different, I don't know why, all these different colors. Then Two of Grails, Tristan and Isolde. So you can see it's very like mythological, beautiful deck to work with. Mythical readings, you know, archetypal readings, storytelling, also gorgeous for storytelling. So some of the borders here are a little bit different colors in the deluxe version. You can see it's a bit more blue, but I think this is fixed. At least that's what I heard from Aline. But as I said, after I saw the small one, I'm not sure if it's fixed or not, because this one has some inconsistencies still. So I can't say for sure what you're going to get. This is Seven of Grails, so beautiful. Eight of Grails. I think for storytelling and creative, like kind of creative visioning, even for path working with a card, it's so beautiful. It would be a great deck to play with. And I love all the Marys that she put into the deck. Maiden of Grails. Knight of Grails. Queen of Grails. Love it. King of Grails. And here we, for example, have this Ace of Pentacles in the small version, which I don't know if you can see. It's a different to the other small versions. This one has more of the like starry background. This one is all kind of black. And I thought she said that but on top it's not black, it's starry. I thought she said that she's going to change them for black, so I'm not sure if they black now or not. Two of Pentacles, so beautiful artwork, but again, I don't know if you can see it properly, but there's like a tiny little bit of the starry, then there's like extension of the black. I don't know what she did, but I don't care anymore. I'm happy with my decks as they are, fine. But again, this one doesn't have much, like it has the stars on the side, but not here. So it's Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, it's still kind of blackish, but on the side it's not so black. Five of Pentacles, it's not yellow, so this one and six, they all different colors to the text. So again, I'm not sure why, if she overlooked it or if this is something that she was meaning to do. Six of Pentacles, still no stars here, so Pentacles look a little bit different to the rest of the deck. You know, it's, I don't know what it is. It's like she was trying, I don't know. There's bottom of it is starry, and then as if there was a card overimposed on top of it. I'm not sure. So this is Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. So we have King Solomon here, and we have all these different archetypal beings. I loved from the booklet when she describes her experience with the fairy realm, how they just came out of in the middle of the table and just kept parading through her room. I think it must have been like an interesting experience. So there's Maiden of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So all the pentacles here are kind of on the bottom are black. King of Pentacles. Spears. We're back to those kind of starry looking borders, so you can see the difference. No stars, stars. Spears, two spears, so it's Two of Wands. Spears are wands. This also Tristan and Isolde. Three of Spears. Four of Spears. So you can see that it draws on Rider-Waite-Smith, right? Five of Spears. I really love her artwork. Is this a bit sharper? Six of Spears. The smaller version, of course, is lighter, so it's easier to carry around. Seven of Spears. So this one is really blue compared to the rest of the deck. So that's what I was meaning to say, that like if there wasn't that many mistakes when it comes to technical side, I think it would have been even more enjoyable of an experience through using these decks, because you know we use a lot of decks, right? I have a lot of decks, mostly self-published decks, and you can see when technically something really stands out on the wrong side and it starts like, you know, poking your eyes. Maybe you were spoiled by how amazingly decks were printed. I can understand that when you don't know how to do it and you don't have funds to do it, you just do the best you can. But yeah, I wish I had 2 Maiden of Spears. I wish there was maybe another printout that fixes all these little things, which I think are easy to fix. It's just attention to detail, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm maybe bitching about it a bit too much, but can't hide my disappointment when I got the small version, and I was expecting, you know, after talking to Aline, I was expecting it to be just at least in those little bits and pieces that, you know, the frames will be the same or the color of the names will be the same, and it's still kind of not. And I just, yeah, I give up. I give up on trying to fix it or help someone understand what's wrong. It's okay. As I said, I'm happy with these decks. I'm still much more happy that they are printed because I want to use them, than to be not happy that they not printed perfectly, you know. 6 of Swords. Oh, that's so beautiful. Iris flowers blossoming everywhere around here right now. 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. And 10 of Swords. Maiden of Swords, she's back to being black here in the frame. Knight of Swords is back to being Starry Night. Queen of Swords, I love this image so much, so beautiful, just wow. And then the King of Swords, you can see all these different colors again. He looks a bit like Michael Jackson, doesn't he? So the smaller version, as you can see, as I said, it's beautiful, right? So you can riffle, shuffle it. Going to pull 3 cards from this smaller version so that you can take a look at how the cards look together. Okay, maybe a couple of more. 3 of Grails, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Spears, and Queen of Grails. So this is the gilded small version that Aline sells in her Make Playing card shop. I'm going to link everything below in the description box so you can take a look. So this is the bigger version. It's the linen finish, so it shuffles also really lovely. And I'm just going to show you a couple of cards from the big deck. Here we have only nearly all of the majors, so one more set. 9 of Swords, and the Sun. Love the Sun card. The Fool, and the Strength. I would love to hear what you think about it. How do you like the art? What do you think about the little technical mishaps? If you have these decks, do you enjoy them? How do you use them? So let me know, please. And yeah, I think these decks are beautiful. And despite the technical side, I think they're really worth getting, especially if you like this type of subject matter and this mythical feel to the art, because it's just gorgeous. And if you're into Mary and etc., you will definitely enjoy these decks. So thank you Aline for sending this one for the review. I hope you can fix the little mishaps from this one as well, but I know that you've probably done the best you can, so all the best. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.